Hello everyone, it's TragicPlumbob here, and I've got another Kaz video. And so I'm really excited about this Kaz video because basically what I did was I created this sim, and then I also created an apartment for her. So I tried to continue the theme of her into the apartment. So there will be a video of her apartment either during the same week as this video or next week. So we'll see how I'm getting on with recording other videos, because I mean my aim is to record at least one video a week, but I mean in theory what I would like to do is like I would like to do two a week, so you've got a Kaz video and a build video, but I really don't want to try and make myself do too much, because I know that it will just get too much in my head and then I won't end up doing anything. Yeah. So anyway, let's get on to talking about this character. So normally what I do is I will put these characters onto Instagram, and when they're in Instagram I normally come up with their character profiles, such as their names, what kinds of things they're interested in. But as she's not on Instagram yet, but she will be when this video is posted, I'm going to try and come up with a little bit of information now for her. So I think her name's going to be Jen. Haven't come up with the last name yet, but she looks like a Jen, I feel. And what originally she was meant to be was a gamer sim. So she sat at home, she'd be on Twitch playing games, and that was essentially her job. But I created her apartment, and to be honest, it didn't really represent a gamer. It represented a film critic, someone who judges films, who's very into films, and that's one of their main hobbies. So I changed the idea for her, and I think her clothes can also fit around a film critic theme. So Jen is a film critic. She's very into like geeky films such as like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. She will go and watch these films. She'll get paid for telling people her opinions. She'll write blog posts on this. She'll write articles. And to be honest, Sims are quite worried about her coming to see their films, because she will give her honest opinion. So Jen generally is a really nice, outgoing character. I mean, to be fair, she's outgoing when she's at work, but generally she's not that outgoing. She would prefer to be at home on her own, watching a film or playing, on her computer, rather than actually spending a lot of time with lots of people. But if she's out and about and she's at her work or at a film, like especially like a premiere or something, she will talk to everyone and anyone. I decided that her favourite food was popcorn. I thought so when I'm watching a film, I love popcorn. I actually think popcorn's one of my favourite foods. So I was like, yeah, do you know what? If you're at a cinema watching a film, you got popcorn. If you're at home, you can have popcorn. So I was like, yeah, that's ideal, innit? It's either popcorn or nachos. And do you know what? Sometimes I get annoyed with nachos at the cinema, because do you know what? It's the sauces, it's the salsa and the sour cream. They just don't live up to standard, do they? Like, not like the fresh stuff, or and the other thing I don't like is they don't put real cheese on it. They put the creamy cheese on it, and I know in America that that's quite popular, like to have like the creamy in the tin cheese, but over here it's not really a massive thing, to be honest. You can get it in Costco, quite like a massive tub of it, but no, it's not really my thing. Don't think it's many people seeing in this country. I might be wrong, but I mean, the thing that I did see, or actually I think this was in The Walking Dead, it was a tube of cheese, like squirty cheese. No, I'm sorry, there is no way that would be ever going in my mouth. Like, that just sounds no thank you. So but yeah, anyway, let's talk more about the sim then, rather than talking about my likes and dislikes of different cheeses. But I also decided that her favourite drink was a slush puppy. Again, another reason why I chose this was because when I go to the cinema, I get a Tango, is it Blast? something blast, Tango Ice Blast, Tango Ice Blast. That's what it's called. I get a Tango Ice Blast, and the flavour that I get is I get the blue and I get the red, and I mix them together. Always have to have them mixed. You can't just get one flavour. If you get one flavour, come on, you're missing out. But yeah, anyway, so she goes to the cinemas quite a lot. I mean, do you know what? I haven't implemented COVID into my game, to be honest, because I mean, COVID's a nightmare generally in the real world, so I was like, I can't be dealing with it in Sims. Sims can pretend that it doesn't exist in that world. So she still goes to the cinema, and there's no restrictions. So yeah, that's one of her main. So her main hobbies is watching films. But I think another thing that she really enjoys doing is, possibly, I would say, reading as well, because I think like the good thing, I think one of the things about watching a film is escaping reality and being able to go into a different world. So I think like reading and watching films can, they're quite like connected. So looking at her outfit, this outfit I absolutely love. So especially the top, I was like, E.T., that is a classic, and she's a film critic. Like, happy with that choice. So yeah, so this is by I can't, okay, how many times am I going to say this in a video? I can't say people's names, but it's by AH00 Brittany. I don't know how you pronounce that. Like, if I look at it, I'm like, a hob Brittany. But anyway, that's definitely not how you say it. I think it is Anne Harris Brittany. I have a feeling that she had something to do with Britney Spears, but then added her actual name at the beginning of her CC name. But anyway, she is one of my favourite creators. Like, so I was a Patreon of hers for quite a while. I'm not at the moment because of financial reasons. So for me, what I generally do is if a content creator comes out with some like a pack that I really want and I want it early, I will pay, but I probably won't stay a Patreon, and that's more just because of financial reasons. It's not because I don't want to continuously support them. Yeah, it's just like I can't afford to, because if I had like all the money in the world, I'd probably be Patreons to there's about 10 CC creators that I would love to have their content at all times, but unfortunately I'm unable to do that. But yeah, she's one of my favourite creators. She comes out with these huge packs of content, and the thing is, like with her, like her content is, it's really like fashionable, and like honestly there's some tops that she creates and I'm like, guys, I need to find this. Where can I buy it? Like, so one of my aims is to be able to have the exact same outfit as my sim self and take a picture next to it. But I'm like, so for instance, so me and my sim self have got one of the same top, but it says something about witches on it, and I think it's support your local witch or something, or support your local witches, and so they're the exact same top. They got the exact same words, same like pictures, but my sim self one is white and mine is black, and I'm like, can't do it still. So yeah, I would really like to have the same thing, and I think that the CC creator I was just talking about, AH00 Brittany, like I would love, so there's a top that she created and it's got like this little Maleficent doll on it. I need this top. If any of you know where I can find this top or how I can create this top, I will love you forever because I love it. I think it's so pretty. I'm just going to take a quick swig of tea. I have been doing voiceovers all of tonight and my voice is done. It is not made out for this YouTube life, I don't think. I've also got an infected wisdom tooth. So yeah, I'm just not doing myself any favours at the moment by speaking for how many minutes. It's like the last video I just did a voiceover for was like 40 minutes, and yeah, I should have probably done that one first or tomorrow, because yeah, my voice is now shot. And tomorrow I'm playing football, and when I play football I literally I'm like yelling because I get so overexcited, and I'm a really competitive person. I do like winning sport games, do like winning games in general, and like I'm that kind of person that when playing a board game, if you don't take it seriously, I'll be like, well, I don't want to play then. Oh, really sad, isn't it? But no, that is me. I like Monopoly. If you're going to start cheating, or if you're not going to play it seriously, you can go home, because I'm not playing it. It's not my kind of thing. But yeah. So anyway, this CC, so all of the CC in this on this sim will be listed on my Tumblr, and the character will be on my Instagram. I really loved the way that she turned out. I liked that her body shape was slightly different to other Sims I've done in the past. She's got wider hips and stuff, and yeah, she's just like slightly different. And I also love the main hair that I used for her, and the reason why I chose that hair was because it kind of reminded me of like some of the hairs that you get in Star Wars, and I was like, okay, she's nerdy, she's a film critic, like if I was nerdy, well, I am a bit nerdy, and if I was a film critic that like loved Star Wars, like I'd have the same hair as a Star Wars character. So yeah, that was kind of the inspiration behind this. I don't really know how her clothes massively represent a film critic. I think the first one did because of like E.T., like that's obviously a classic film, but the rest of them, I don't know, I just kind of had a bit of a vibe, and I was like, yeah, why not? Is it me, or is it whenever you say vibe, that song comes in your head, the one that's on Reels and TikTok? Got a vibe. Yeah, every time I say vibe, I'm always like, I'm ready to go out in song for that. But yeah, so we're now moving on to, so we were on the party clothing, and I think I prefer this outfit as party clothing than the previous one. I don't understand why I chose that other one as party clothing. Well, it could be, but I don't think I would go to a party wearing that. But hey ho, yeah, sometimes I rewatch these videos and I'm like, what were you doing? Why did you choose that? Are you crazy? But yeah, no, I think this one's really cute. Something that actually kind of peeves me off, you know, there's something that's always peeves me off in the game, or you know, in life, in everything, but it's that the skirts are quite short. Like a lot of skirts that are made in CC or even in game are really, really short. Like I look at them and I'm like, oh my god, I really want my sim to wear that, but that's too short. And I know like it doesn't matter because it's Sims, but like I'm very like, I don't know, I guess a bit conservative when it comes to my skirt. I don't really want my bum to be shown, and I do think that some of the skirts do show your bum a little bit. So we're coming up to the screenshots now. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.